beats.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? This is your boy Junior, aka Smoking Guns, out here in Tucson, Arizona, representing the Ultimate Fight Club, giving you the latest content in boxing and MMA news that is out. So, today's video, we are coming out with one, and this is an update on ALEKSANDER USYK, and it looks like they have a potential matchup for him, and this is coming out in BoxingNews24.com, where it states, ALEKSANDER USYK versus Alexander Povetkin, planned for May 18th in Chicago. And in the article, it goes on to state, promoter Eddie Hearn is planning and bringing unbeaten, undisputed cruiserweight champion ALEKSANDER USYK over to the United States for his debut fight at heavyweight against former World Boxing Association champion Alexander Povetkin on DAZN on May 18th in Chicago, Illinois, according to ESPN. USYK wants to start with the best right away in the heavyweight division. Hence, Hearn is going to try to match him up against 39-year-old Povetkin, who is coming off a 7th-round knockout loss to matchroom fighter, IBF, IBO, WBA, WBO heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua 5 months ago on September 22nd at Wembley Stadium in London, England. USYK versus Povetkin will make a lot of noise in their native countries of Ukraine and Russia, as these two popular fighters over there. Both are Olympic gold medalists, and both have excellent technical boxing skills. Povetkin won an Olympic gold medal for Russia in 1994. USYK captured his gold medal in 2012 Olympics for the Ukraine. However, the southpaw USYK has had better success at the pro level than Povetkin in capturing 4 world titles, albeit in division that's not as well stocked as the heavyweight division that Alexander has fought in. Povetkin at small heavyweight at 6'2", 225 could have spent his career fighting at cruiserweight and likely would have unified the division as well, but he chose to fight at heavyweight where the money is better. Povetkin had to deal with bigger heavyweights like the 6'6" Vladimir Klitschko and 6'5" Joshua. Those are the only 2 fighters that Povetkin has lost to in his 14-year pro career. Quote, now, with this news coming out, dude, this is actually a really badass fight with Alexander Povetkin and ALEKSANDER USYK, and it's actually cool to see that they have finally found USYK in an opponent, especially somebody as highly touted as an Alexander Povetkin. And this is actually a really good matchup for him, just for the simple fact is Alexander Povetkin is not that big of a heavyweight. He normally fights anywhere from 220 to 230. I don't think he's even been over the 230 mark in all of his fights, and he's 6'2", and dealing with a guy like Alexander Usyk, he's going to have the height advantage, going to have the reach advantage, and it's going to be interesting to see how big is Alexander Usyk going to come into this fight. So this is going to be a very good matchup, and this is actually a really good fight, especially to be able to put on a platform like DAZN. Now, the only thing that I don't like about this that made it so weird is the date. Out of all the dates that they could have picked for this fight, why would they put that fight on a date, May 18th, the same exact date that Tyson Fury is going to be fighting Deontay Wilder? So it's almost like you're setting the event up for failure, because that particular date, all eyes are going to be on Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. And so you're going to be putting Alexander Usyk versus Alexander Povetkin here in the United States, in Chicago, on the same exact date that Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury is going to be coming on. That right there is kind of like I'm not really sure to think about that business move right there, because like I said, for a fight of that magnitude, you should not put that on the date that it's going to be overshadowed by one of the biggest fights that are going to be in boxing pretty much. So with that being said, there's a lot of questionable things that are happening with that. Why didn't they put that on a date that's free? I'm not really sure. But at the same time, it's still a very good fight to be made. But just the business move of putting it on that particular date is the only thing that really bothers me. Like, dude, like you could have did way better than that. But at the same time, still going to be a good fight. People will definitely watch the replay of the fight, because I know I'm definitely not going to be watching the fight live, because I'm going to be watching the Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury fight. But after that fight, I will definitely be watching the replay of this fight and see how Alexander Usyk looks in that heavyweight division, man. So like I said, this is going to be a really good fight, and it's really good that they're able to set him up with the top heavyweight to try to get his stature up there in that heavyweight division, since he's going to be making that debut. And it's going to be interesting to see what he's going to do after this or who he's going to fight after this if he's able to get through a challenge like Alexander Povetkin. All right, you guys. So I hope you guys liked the video. If you guys liked the video, make sure to hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And if you guys have any kind of questions, any kind of comments, hit me up in the comment section and I'll be sure to hit you guys up. All right. So I hope you liked the video. Holla at your boy.